The internet and information communication technologies have many benefits. Unfortunately, they are often not seen in vulnerable communities, which is referred to as a digital divide. The online participation divide is a subset of this and is prevalent in remote Indigenous communities. There are individual and external barriers contributing to the participation divide. Individual barriers pertain mainly to the fact that most Indigenous people are uneducated and don't have any digital literacy. Others don't see any relevance for the technology and live in the bush or small makeshift towns. Unfortunately, this means government and health services are underutilized as they must travel many miles to reach them, since they cannot access online social support and education. External barriers mainly relate to accessibility, broadband connection, and unreliable power sources. To solve a participation divide in remote areas, internet and computers need to be subsidized by the government for outback schools and community centers, so they can access learning resources or government services. This may help to increase their skills, knowledge, and ability to use ICT. Cybersecurity also needs to be addressed, as Indigenous people are more susceptible to online bullying and grooming. This can be reduced with initiatives and open discussion and education about online safety. To make these changes worthwhile, service platforms may also need to be redesigned to be more user-friendly, such as to include a translator or have interfaces that are clear and easy to navigate. Overall, knowledge economies and networks are crucial for social progression in this information age we live in, and providing technology, training, and usage opportunities can break down individual and external barriers to internet and ICT access and usage. This can give people meaningful work, enhance economic, cultural, and social capital, and create more educated and safer communities. Another problem is the gender imbalance and pay gap in the workforce behind ICT. Research exploring the underrepresentation of women in the workforce states around 60% of inequalities can be explained by the social construction theory, and 23% of cases to the individual differences theory. These theories postulate that people are products of their culture in which they are raised, and that individual and socio-cultural differences shapes one's level of involvement in IT. These theories may explain how the ICT industry is today. Throughout World War I and II, many women were employed as programmers on the Electronic Numerical Integrator, recognized as the first general-purpose computer. During the 70s, career advice in magazines such as Cosmopolitan encouraged women to study programming, and many of them did. This trend was soon caught on by men, and the cultural portrayal of computers and video games changed and became male-oriented. Female computer science majors then decreased significantly. To address these gender inequalities, cultural depictions and stereotypes need to change. There also needs to be more female role models and funding for initiatives such as the Girls Who Code group. But this is not just about gender. We must also break down religious and racial inequalities through cultural projections and by reconsidering the target of ICT when designing it.